For years, fans have been seeking the internet for clues. Leaks, speculations, cryptic tweets, but now it's official. GTA 6 is coming, making the gaming world hold its breath. GTA 5 wasn't just a game, it was a cultural event. Billboards on buildings, posters on bus stops, it became the highest grossing entertainment product of all time, earning over $8 billion. So when Rockstar confirmed that GTA 6 is in the works, expectations were obviously sky high. But as headlines began to shift from excitement to delays, questions emerged. Why is it taking so long? And how could a game possibly cost $2 billion to make? Here's what Take-Two CEO said about it.
The delay itself is really a reflection of desire to polish and create the best possible experience for consumers. And we as a company have been known not to have sort of slavish devotion to release dates, but rather to seek the highest quality entertainment. And that's really, supported our success over many years.
According to Strauss Zelnick, this isn't just a delay, it's an ambitious pursuit of an ideal. Rockstar Games wants to deliver not just a game, but a new standard in immersive experiences. And right now, you're about to see scenes that might explain why this game needed more time and more money. Just look at the flip-flops. This isn't pre-rendered, it's actual in-game animation. Notice how they react to each step, detaching from the foot, swinging, and bending with physics. Now here's how most other games handle sandals. Stuck to the foot like they're superglued. No motion, no realism. Rockstar was the first to make such an important step in gaming industry. And the attention to detail goes even deeper. In another scene, as the hero drives, you can see the world reflected in the wristwatch. Clouds drifting by and passing objects all mirrored in real time. This isn't just polish, it's obsessive craftsmanship. But even in the most expensive game ever, flaws sneak in. Like here, the helicopter takes damage, smoke appears, but the glass is still rendered on top of the smoke. This is a classic issue in real-time graphics called order-independent transparency, where rendering transparent surfaces in the wrong order breaks visual realism. Solving this is complex and costly, especially in dynamic scenes, which is likely why Rockstar is still polishing systems like this. But where does all that money actually go? GTA 6 isn't just paying for better graphics or a new storyline. The real money is going into the people. Huge teams spread across the world. Animators are working frame by frame to make every movement look real. Not just the main characters. We're talking about random pedestrians, bartenders, dog walkers. Each one moving, reacting, and behaving, like someone you might actually pass on the street. You are likely to see someone adjusting their backpack, leaning on a railing, tapping their foot, all with weight and realism. And there are not just animators. There are entire teams of programmers working behind the scenes to make sure those animations respond to physics, terrain, and your actions in real time. And it's one of the many reasons GTA 6 is breaking every budget in gaming history. As to voice acting in GTA 6, big-name stars are rumored to be involved, lending their voices and sometimes even their appearance to major and minor characters. The female lead, Lucia, is widely believed to be voiced by actress Manny L. Perez. Her accent, tone, and even past roles line up almost perfectly. As for the male protagonist, fans think it's Brandon Quinn, and the evidence is hard to ignore. From facial structure and voice patterns to his overall look, the resemblance is striking. But GTA 6 isn't just about contracts with Hollywood stars. Even the animals in the wild don't just exist for show. They behave with their own logic. Hunting, fleeing, reacting to weather and sound. The AI systems have taken a massive leap. For example, police. They're not just chasing, they're expected to be much smarter. Not everything about GTA 6's development has been smooth. In 2023, Rockstar made the decision to call employees back into the office, officially citing productivity concerns as the main reason. The move marked the end of remote work for many who had gotten used to it during the pandemic. But inside the company, many feared the return of crunch culture would hurt more than help. The developers spoke up, not to avoid deadlines, but to protect quality, and Rockstar's leadership listened, having chosen to take their time. And for GTA 6, that's the right move. Another possible reason for the delays? Creative conflict at the top. Back in 2020, Dan Houser, Rockstar's co-founder and lead writer, left the company. His departure came after hypothetical clashes with Strauss Zelnick. Dan had a vision for a darker, more grounded story. A crime saga set in the 1980s or 90s inspired by real events. It was supposed to follow drug runners, street gangs, and the raw side of the criminal underworld. Gritty, violent, and serious. But that vision had limits. Rockstar, or at least Take-Two, reportedly wanted a game they could keep updating over time, adding new cars, tech, events, and content. That's hard to do when your story is locked in the past. You can't just drop Teslas or crypto references into a 1987 setting. So there was a conflict, whether to stick with Dan's bold but rigid vision or to go for something more flexible, modern, and profitable long-term. Eventually, Dan walked away, and that meant parts of the game's story and tone had to be reworked or restarted entirely. And that, of course, cost more time and money. Yeah, the game's taking forever. And let's not ignore it. The budget sounds crazy. $2 billion? That's more than some Hollywood franchises. But when you look at what Rockstar's trying to do, it starts to make more sense. They're clearly aiming for something way beyond just another open-world shooter. And sure, there have been delays. People left the studio, the stories were reworked a bunch of times, but that's part of the process when you're trying to top one of the most successful games of all time. Remember, GTA 5 dropped back in 2013, and it's still one of the most played games in the world. If GTA 6 is even a little better, bigger map, smarter NPCs, more depth, that's already a win. So yeah, it's slow and expensive, but come on, it's GTA. When it finally lands, it's going to be massive and probably worth every minute and every dollar.